The Fortnite Summer Update for 2022 is officially here, but we don't have the event started just yet, and in today's video, for that reason, with everything being leaked in 21.30, we are going to be revealing in today's video all of the map changes, free rewards that we can earn, upcoming cosmetics, skins, brand new things that you didn't know about to do with collabs upcoming, the biggest one we've seen perhaps yet in Fortnite history to do with Dragon Ball Z. Without spoiling too much, obviously it's vital you stick around until the end of today's video, as you also just witnessed a mirror get cracked, which means 7 years bad luck if you don't. However, very quickly before we dive into it all, one favour I ask of you guys, considering it takes 2 seconds and is 100% free to do, is enter my creator code FM1 3 digits inside the Fortnite item shop. You guys already know this not only puts a giant smile on my face, but cheers up my pug Gus too, who's been kinda sad about the fact he knows that 70% of all eyes watching right now are not subscribed. With that said, hit the big red button right now as we're on our final push to 2.5 million or 2.5 million subscribers, and after all it only benefits you as I do give different subscribers every single day. So if you ever want to receive something, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and let me know what you'd like to receive, so perhaps you could be gifted like this on screen in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see in the next video. But with that said, now enough messing around, let's dive into everything Fortnite Summer 2022, because believe me, there's a lot, so make sure of course you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not, I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Okay, so first of all, we actually know what they were referencing in the initial tweet teasing the downtime for this update, even days prior, which they've never done when it stated it's prime time. Once servers went live again and downtime lifted, Fortnite released an article basically saying about everything contained immediately in 21.30, including the new weapon being a prime shotgun. As it states right here, it will deal the most damage in the first shot of the clip, but unlike the charged shotgun, won't need a warm-up required. Although not as powerful as the first, the remaining 3 shots offer a consistent damage rate across all 3 shots. Of course, you can keep track of how many shots remain with the on-screen ammo counter, but you can also keep track with the shotgun's light display. Moving on to our second point, speaking of the summer event, however, as it also states in this article, this year's summer celebration begins in just a matter of days when 21.30 went live. Of course, again, when downtime lifted, we didn't really have any immediate map changes. Sure, there was a few hotfixes and such to change areas a little bit, with people anticipating more things to have happened in this area, such as the foundation seeing a revamp to the statue itself with a peace sign logo made out of speakers here. As we know, some sort of concert is going to be going down based off the things that are floating by No Sweat Insurance being constructed, and it just so happens Marshmallow tweeted out that he misses Pleasant Park, so does this mean Pleasant Park could also be returning, unlike the other upright logos now implying it's going to be a location returning from the prior chapter or underneath the flip side of this island. And speaking of changing areas, of course, being the effect of the reality roots spreading from the reality tree around the entire island, or certain areas progressing throughout each individual update. Of course, the recent ones have been at Sleepy Sound, but this wasn't changed when 21.30 went live, although these are the kind of versions of it we'll be seeing in each game that we land in. This has been known about this map change of Sleepy Sound, obviously being converted by the effects of the reality bloom itself alongside Condo Canyon for quite a while now, and with these being the next 2 in order, one that's actually already been leaked and confirmed by data miners that we've had stood here but teased to be destroyed or changed since the start of chapter 3 initially, being the Daily Bugle. This will not only be the one after Condo Canyon, which is after Sleepy Sound, as you can see Fire Monkey states on screen, but as you can see right here, the Daily Bugle that Fire Monkey followed up with will be renamed to the Daily Bloom Goal once the reality roots or bloom actually touch it. Everybody thought this was initially going after chapter 3 season 1, considering it was a collaborated POI with Spider-Man for that season being integrated into the battle pass, and then with season 2 starting but a blimp appearing above it, even teased in cosmetic loading screens, we thought it would be crashing down destroying the POI, but then it landed in the water, which still actually stands right here on the outskirts of the island. And then with the start of season 3 still here, so it's nice and refreshing to know we're finally going to be seeing at least some change made to this location. Moving on, the start of the free rewards in this video, but something that everybody forgot about, this Fortnite crew announcement that they teased in this tweet initially, showing an animated version of the loading screen we've got this month for July. It turns out the hype for this was based around a new cosmetic that Fortnite crew owners will be receiving, I'm guessing next month for August, being the Photonic Striker pickaxe, which, believe it or not, comes in every colour form that's included throughout the rainbow, and to be honest, looks really cool and gives me Neo Season 9 vibes. As for some of the free rewards that you should have received on your account right now if you participated in the Galaxy Cup 3, the Kari skin, if you placed or ranked high enough, not only should have already been granted onto your Fortnite account looking like this with all the cosmetics that come along with it as a part of her set for basically unlocking the skin in the first place, but upon 21.30 going live, of course, there is a brand new style that was mentioned in the initial Kari or Galaxy Cup 3 article, which honestly I don't even think is better than the original, so when I buy this from the item shop, this definitely isn't going to be worn by me. But speaking of styles or things that are updated for an existing skin or skins already, from logging on once 21.30 went live, if you haven't already, here's what happens if you own the complex skin. As you can see, this screen comes up as Epic Games have changed the cosmetics slightly. Of course, the message on the left hand side is basically stating that we have a free refund token granted to us to get our V-Bucks back that we initially purchased the skin for until August 17th. Something even more interesting though that Epic Games have done, correlating kind of map changes or consumables to back blings or integrating them all together for the summer theme alongside involving the characters. As you can see, Fortori stated here, there are ice cream consumables now on the island: ice cream freeze, guzzle, chug, and spicy, all having different effects, kind of like the different types of fish we can consume. And despite these being useful this summer or fitting the theme, of course we're going to be getting a ton of free summer rewards already revealed by data miners, all of which are on your screen right now in reward screen form early, or how it'll look if you got them all at once without leaving the set lobby or kind of playing more games, I guess, one after another. The first few cosmetics, as you can see, are slushies instead of, you know, the cooling down factor of ice creams that we can consume, also correlating to our characters and the faces or kind of colour scheme that they have. Feel free to get a good look at these. Personally, my favourite out of all of them is the No Sweat umbrella and the No Sweat kind of emote, where we're dancing around with this sign, almost like the Victory Royale one that we got for one of the battle passes previously, but I've forgotten which. As for how we earn all of these cosmetics, FireMonkey's tweeted out the following image, so feel free to pause the video because there's so many, as you can see on screen. Not just the text for what the challenge is, but also how we complete the challenge and what reward is then tied to that specific challenge in mention that you perhaps are reading or want to read. I know these rewards are free, but in terms of getting an umbrella, I was honestly expecting it to be on fire like the No Sweat Insurance logo, which we're also seeing plastered throughout music packs that are going to be added to. In terms of another cosmetic that I think will be added onto our account for simply logging in over the summer event starting or after it does, as you can see on screen right now, data miners managed to find this new summer event loading screen, which not only shows the NPC that's currently on the island right now for No Sweat, but also gives us an early look officially from Epic Games at the new summer skins that have been recently updated into the game's files, with this summer version of Guff, which we've been anticipating from the surveys to be upcoming for this summer event, and now it finally has. And whilst we're on the topic of packs, but this one allowing us to earn 1500 V-Bucks too, as you can see right here, Hypex stated the Sapphire Hagiri pack will be available starting July 26th until September 6th, and as you can see, not only is this the promo image of the skin style and also the other cosmetics, but here's what it looks like upon being rewarded onto your Fortnite account. Another bundle, but this one being 100% free, that everybody should be able to get right now, as Fortnite came out with this tweet stating that Referral Friend 2.0 is live until January 10th, 2023. Of course, we have to complete in-game tasks with eligible referred friends that we've invited or referred in this particular program once entering it, and as you can see on screen right now, this is what your Fortnite account will look like if you get them all at once without stopping or just grinding them out. Again, we have until January 10th, 2023 to get them, so make sure you don't miss out on this free skin bundle. And despite that being quite far in the future, so you may put it off initially with all the summer awards to earn for free in the No Sweat Summer Event for 2022, believe it or not, Epic Games haven't stopped announcing bundles or cosmetic packs upcoming, which will be kind of further down the line or even in Season 4 of Chapter 3. As you can see, this tweet basically goes on about the Anime Legends pack, which will be available or premiering in retail stores. As you can see, it's initially a book from this image on October 2022. This pack, as it also states, includes 10 items total, including new looks for fan favourite characters, such as you can see on the front, that stands out to me the most, Midas, which again was pulled off the Fortnite surveys, this kind of anime looking cool form with a jacket. As you can see from the image, they've also attached, firstly being Midas, and then 2 other skins with the cosmetics surrounding their sets that I'll be putting on screen. These are all 10 cosmetics that will be included throughout each pack, 3 surrounding each skin, including the skin itself, but don't forget, as they sneakily announced at the bottom, we're also going to be getting a traversal emote as if we're riding what seems to be a new vehicle in emote form. Finally, for the most interesting part of the video, as briefly teased at the start, being a Dragon Ball Z collaboration, we have brand new details on this with the launch of 21.30 within Fortnite Season 3. As you can see, Hypex states Fortnite X Dragon Ball start date. The house near the Foundation statue has been a teaser for the collab this whole time and where the collab will start. It's set to start in 1 to 2 weeks with an umbrella and chair appearing near the house and maybe some challenges too. This has been here, this house, since the start of Chapter 3, so Epic Games have been planning a lot in advance, and we know that because Hypex also stated on his personal, who knows what they've been teasing this entire time, with Indiana Jones's fridge embedded near Kondo Canyon in the desert or sand region, teasing this entire time since the flipping over of the island that in Season 3 Indiana Jones would be upcoming as a skin. Speaking of skins, but specifically tied to the Dragon Ball collab, however, believe it or not, we already know what all 4 skins will be. Supposedly Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus are confirmed as the skins in Fortnite X Dragon Ball collab, but the 4th skin is most likely a female. However, what's more interesting about the Goku and Vegeta skins is they'll have a built-in emote which allows us to turn Super Saiyan in terms of another style once using it, kind of like the Iron Man suit up emote. And considering how big Dragon Ball is, or even how well the Naruto collaboration being another anime actually performed in Fortnite, this is going to be completely huge. If you can't wait for it, slap a like in today's video down below, make sure you subscribed also also with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future uploads. But speaking of other videos now, make sure to interact with anything on screen, I don't mind. But most importantly, hopefully I can catch you in the very next video I do post on the channel.